Controversy over two elections in Asia. In Bangladesh, the opposition parties boycotted last weekend's vote, so most voters stayed home. And in Thailand, street protests continue against the governing party's decision to hold an election next month. First to Thailand. Street protests like these continued as opponents of Prime Minister Yingluck Shinawatra pledged to shut down the capital next Monday. Demonstrations have been going on since last November, though they have lost intensity since the government withdrew an amnesty bill. It would forgive crimes committed during the rule of Yingluck's brother, Thaksin. The protesters insist Yingluck's cabinet resign. It would be replaced by a People's Council that would choose a caretaker government and enact other political and legal reforms.
Everything that this government has said or done is wrong, and they are pretending that it is right. I disagree with this. That's why I have come to join SUTEP.
Protesters don't want another election under the current system. Most observers believe Yingluck will win it handily. Her party enjoys widespread support in Thailand's rural areas. The political confrontation is playing out on Thailand's social media almost as much as it is on the streets of Bangkok. About 1 in 4 Thais use Facebook, Twitter, or other social networks, and they're arguing their cases for and against Yingluck and the plans to shut down the city on January 13th. Here's our contributor in the Thai capital, Ying Pangyapan.
In preparation of Bangkok shutdown, Yingluck has asked the country's military to help police enforce the law if the protesters carry out their threats. The army commander is uneasy about the military helping the police, but at the same time, he refuses to rule out another coup. Meantime, the crisis has Thailand's social media's world is abuzz. Hashtags like Shutdown Bangkok and Respect My Vote from Yingluck's side, while the protesters go with the hashtag Thai Uprising. Both sides are actively pushing the positions. One tweet feels strongly against the protesters' calls for reform of the election process and other changes. He wrote, "It's not a reform if your first move is to silence your political opponents." And another one replies, "It's against the constitution. It's not consented by the people. No public participation. It's treason." Another tweet argued the protests were damaging the country. Bangkok shutdown hurts not only Bangkokians, but also Thai people, the Thai economy, Thai's happiness, and Thailand. Another pro-election tweet wrote, "Political parties have the right to boycott elections, but using violence and intimidation to thwart an election is a crime. Respect my vote." The media reported that protests are hurting the economy. Many tourist flights, conferences, and other events have been cancelled, angering many Bangkokians and those with business in the city. A Twitter user bitterly wrote about protest leader Suthep Theaksuban. While Suthep is out collecting money, hundreds, if not thousands, of businesses are feeling the bite of the Bangkok shutdown. Another one also wrote, "All my dear friends cheering the Bangkok shutdown, please remember the people who are dependent on their daily earnings." While the Bangkok shutdown critics are talking online, the anti-Yingluck protesters are encouraging people to join the shutdown and organizing daily rallies leading up to January 13. As the shutdown nears, anxiety grows over the danger of major disruptions, potential violence, and even military coup. Thais have never seen so bitterly divided. For Link Asia, I'm Ying Pangyapan in Bangkok.
Now on U.S. airwaves, a global channel of uncompromising stories. World news, documentaries, entertainment, and culture. Link TV, connecting you to the world. For more information, visit linktv.org.